places. Okay, so the thing is, it's one of the most important places and very attractive natural landscapes that we have in Barcelona. Okay, in all the region, it's very famous. This mountain. Okay, it was the first inspiration for Gaudi to create Sagrada Familia. Okay, and it's full of legends. You can compare the towers of Sagrada Familia, with the shape of the mountain. Okay, so let's start with the name, okay, because we have a lot of information to share. The name is Montserrat, that means serrated mountain, okay, or tooth mountain, about the shape of the peaks. Okay. Any peak has a name, an animal name. When we are leaving the mountain, we can see one of the most famous peaks. Okay. So the thing is, this mountain has a lot of myths and legends. Okay. One of the most famous is the legend of the angels, that the angels create this mountain to make a castle of the Virgin. Okay, because the Virgin is inside of the church in the middle of the mountain. And then once upon a time, do you like fairy tales? Once upon a time in the 800 year was two shepherds were walking here, and they find the image of the Virgin. When they want to move it about the city that we have nearby, that it's called Monistrol de Montserrat, she became heavier and heavier. Okay, so this sign was interpreted like the Virgin wants to remain here. So all the things were constructed around her. Okay? The church, the nunnery, the monastery, all the things that we have here. Okay? Fewer than 100 people live in the complex. Monks, nuns, and the children of the choir. One of the most beautiful activities and during the mass, it's the children's choir. Okay. The children's choir, it's called La Escolanía. Okay, and our kids that live here, it's approx 50 kids. Here, when we visit, today is Monday. When we visit during the week, we can see the kids playing in the court that we are going to pass in the front. In this case, I don't know, because it's rainy, but we know that they are in class. So it's a beautiful place with a lot of different visitings. The people come here to make a sport, for religious purposes, for different attractions. That if you are a very nature lover, you can see a lot of different kind of animals, and also a beautiful vegetation. We have a lot of different types of pine trees here and aromatic shrubs, and it's a beautiful place with this local stone. The stone is like a conglomerate with many pieces about the little stones that fortunately we can see it in the facade of the church, because the facade of the church is constructed with the local things. All the church that you can visit in Barcelona and also here, for Catalan architects, it's very important material. Okay, about the region, the local material. Now, when we arrive, we are going to see. I hope that it is the local fair with local products that are delicious. Okay. The cheese, we have the goat cheese, sheep of products about the cheese. For example, the sweets, the desserts are cheesecake, you know, or the local dessert. It's called mel y mato. Mel is honey, miel in Spanish, and mato it's a type of like a cottage cheese. So they prepare the cheese and put on the top some honey, and it's a very delicious flavor that it's so local. It was prepared about the matoneres, okay? The girl, the woman that prepared the mato. Matoneres were the woman that prepared the mato. So when we arrive, we drop off the bus. So you can start to put in your jackets if you have more, or a cap or umbrella if you have, and then we are going to walk. Okay? If you need, we can make a bathroom and toilet stop, and then we start to walk. The first offer that I want to say you it's going all together, okay, and then I leave you in the church. You enter in the church, and then you have some time to go to make another activity. Okay, you have some free time here, and then we can meet us again to go